Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Permobil M3 power chair, fully loaded with 5 electrical function, and this chair has 1 mile, folks. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have a really nice chair here. We have a Permobil M3, fully loaded, 5 electrical function. This chair has 1 mile, so it's as new as you're going to get. 1 mile, color is pink, 5 electrical function. It has a 12-inch seat lift, of course, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet, and it has the interior tilt where the seat will tilt forward to help you get out of your chair. 5 electrical function, 1 mile. So before I show the rest of the chair, which is an amazing chair, let me show you how to make the seat move up and down, back and forth. So you can do everything through the joystick, but I'm going to use this little switch box right because it's quicker for me. So the first button is the seat lift. So if you push it forward, you'll start seeing the seat going up. So you're going to start at 22 when you're down. You can stop anywhere you want on the way up, but by the time you're all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches. This is great if you want to do your dishes looking down, you want to grab stuff off the second and third cabinet, that would be great. It's also good if you just want to go to a movie theater and you want to stay in your chair and look over everybody. The nice thing about this is, even though the seat's elevated, you can still drive the chair, as you can see, at a good speed with the seat elevated in your house. Okay? So if you're going to use this chair in your house, when you go to a counter, you will start this way. You'll go to your counter will be here, so you'll be working this way away from your joystick. You can get a lot closer to your counter and grab stuff off the cabinet. You don't want to be coming forward straight up because it's a lot better to go in sideways like this, okay? Let's look at the base on the chair. Well, we have this. Of course, remember, folks, this is a Permobil. This is a Swedish-made power chair, just like the Rolex watches are made in Sweden. This is the highest quality chair you can get. It's a mid-wheel. What that means, your drive wheel is in the middle of the chair. That gives you the best turning radius, okay? So when that chair turns in a circle, these wheels will line up like this, and the chair will turn in its own circle, okay? You have an anchor point here, another one in here. You have 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. This is where you would secure your chair if you're going to transport this chair. It has a great suspension because this chair, folk, weighs about 425 pounds. That's correct, 425 pounds. Because of the weight of the chair and the suspension, it'll give you such a smooth ride. The motors on this chair, you can see them right here. There's one here and there's one here. There's 2 motors on this chair. The nice thing about these motors go directly to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt. It's all directly connected to the wheel. A lot less maintenance. Actually, there's no maintenance. It's all direct drive. But now, I said earlier, this chair weighs 425 pounds. What if you have an issue with the chair 5, 6, 10 years from now? How would you roll it? Well, if you want to roll this chair manually, all you have to do is turn the power off. Make sure the power is off because these are electric motors. You want no resistance. On top of your motor, right, you can see my fingers right there. There's a little handle. It's about the size, about 1 inch by 1 inch, not really big. Push them in like this, inward, and now you're in neutral. As you can see, now you're in neutral. You can see the chair rolling on itself. Okay? When you're done, put it back in gear. Okay? Turn your power back on. Give it about 4 seconds to set up. Then you can start driving again. These are 14-inch wheels. They're not going to mark your floor. Same with the front. They're not going to mark your floor. Okay? You can see the armature for the seat lift. You can actually see the actuator right there. So we're going to bring it back here and we're going to bring the seat down. I'm only going to bring the seat halfway down because I want to show you something, folks. Remember I said it had the interior tilt? Watch this, folks. The second button, if I push it forward, you'll see the bottom right here start moving down. Okay? So it's got a little bit of interior tilt. So if you needed a little boost to getting out of your chair, you tilt the seat forward and you can just walk away. Okay? So it's got a little bit of an interior tilt. We're going to bring it back down. Okay? Now we're going to bring the seat all the way down. So we've done the seat lift, we've done the interior tilt. The next thing we're going to do is called the electric tilt. Tilt is when the bottom right here goes back. So when the bottom goes back, of course it's going to take the legs and the back as they're all connected together. This is called electric tilt. This has got good medical benefit if you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You just want to have circulation in your leg, or you just want to relax. Also, what you can do, you can push those legs all the way up if you need circulation, if you wash those legs. And remember, we can customize these chairs before we ship them. So if you're 100 pounds, this seat would be too big. If you're 280 pounds, this seat would be too small. We can make the seat larger or smaller depending on your height and your weight. We have the cushion, we have the frame. We can adjust these seats before we ship them to you. This chair has a 300 pound weight capability. So you can see right there, of course this would stay up if your feet were in there. But if you're halfway tilted, let me just bring the seat halfway down. Even right here, you're still tilted quite a bit. You can see where your feet would still be higher than your body, okay? So we've done the seat lift, we've done the anterior tilt, we've done the legs, and we've done the tilt backward. Now the only one left is the recline. The recline is when the back goes back by itself. Nothing is moving, but the back seat is going back. You can see it going back. This is called recline. So you have recline, seat lift, tilt, electric leg, anterior tilt. That's 5 functions, folks. This is why these chairs are made to last, and they're very comfortable. So we'll see how far this is going to go. So this one lays flat. So this is what it would look like if you're all the way down laying in this chair. That's what it would look like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the seat back up, and I'm going to bring the legs back down. I'm doing 2 buttons at once here. You can also do that through the joystick with 1 button. So the legs are coming down, and I'm going to bring the legs all the way in right now to show you something here in a minute. So the legs should be just about all the way in. There you go. Now, if you're going to be in the house, you want to have your legs like that, because if you have them out, of course, it's not going to turn very good. But this is what it would look like in your house if you turn in a circle. Because it's a mid-wheel drive. Look at this, folks. The only thing you hear right now is my footprints. You can't even hear this chair, okay? But if you're going to go outside, make sure that you put those legs out, because if those legs are not out when you go outside, you're not going to get your full speed. The chair knows not to go fast until you have those legs out a little bit like that, okay? You also have what's called right here, let me go over this way so you can see it. You have what's called a swing away joystick, so you can get a lot closer to a dining table without hitting the joystick. If you're left-handed, we can put the joystick on the left side and they would swing to the left side. You have right here a USB port. You can charge your phone right here on this little box, right through this little port right there. You also have a safety belt, and you also have lateral pads. These are really nice. They're about this thick in cushion. What these do, they keep your knees on the foot plate, and not your knees, sorry. They keep your feet on the foot plate. They keep your knees together. Also, these foot plates have a guard on each side right here, so your foot is not going to come off because there's a guard about that high, probably 2.5 inches on the bottom of the foot plate. The back of the chair, you have an adjustable headrest that's removable. You can see all the adjustments. So you can have it go in, out, any position you want. And the last thing about this chair is, folks, we have headlights and we have factory tail lights. Everything is equipped on this chair. You also have hazards, left flasher, right flasher. So this chair is equipped with lights from the factory. One more thing about this chair. Right here, where my fingers are at, there's a reflector. But inside, under the Permobil, inside of here, you just saw me do it, there's a breaker, but it does take a strong, it's real easy to shut off, but when you go to turn it back on, it takes a real strong finger. So if your fingers are weak, it's not because it's not working, it's just, it takes a strong finger. So I'm gonna push it back on. There we go. And it is hard. But then you go back here, turn your power back on, and we have our lights back on again. Okay? So folks, Permobil chair, As I said, the seat size, it doesn't really matter. We can adjust it to you before you order the chair. When you charge the battery, you'll take your Permobil charger. This is one example of a Permobil charger. You plug it right here, and as soon as the light goes to full or 100% or green, the charger will shut off when the batteries are full. So let's recap. We have here, we're going to turn the lights off so we don't blind ourselves. We have here a Permobil M3. The M stands for mid-wheel drive. This chair has 1 mile, 5 electrical function: seat lift, tilt, recline, foot plates, anterior tilt. 5 electrical function. It has the swing away joystick, it has the flip up arm, the safety belt, the lateral knee pads, the USB port, the 18 by 20 cushion, which it doesn't really matter. We can change the cushion, adjust it for you guys. The factory lights, the anchor point, the solid tire, the adjustable headrest. Folks, Permobil, fully loaded in pink. Now, if you want this chair, pink is not your color, let us know. We might have different colors, okay? This one is ready to go, folks. So this is the Permobil M3. Top speed is 6.4 miles an hour. You can tell the difference when you drive one of these. You can just feel it when you're going fast. It just has a fantastic ride. And when you stop, it brakes automatically because it has built-in brakes in the motors. You can also use the joystick as a gas pedal. So if I just push it forward a little bit, I'm barely moving. So I can use that as a gas pedal, which is what I usually do, and I can control the speed just like you would do with a car. Great suspension, great turning. So quiet, I can't even hear the chair. We're going to take it in the grass. No problem in the grass. I'm going to elevate the seat. So if you're going to use the seat lift on this chair, folks, make sure you're on flat surface. It'll make your chair last longer. So I think we're all the way up. No, we're still going up. There we go. So this is what it would look like with your seat elevated in your kitchen or outside walking with someone. 3.3 miles an hour. So this chair will drive at 3.3 miles an hour with the seat elevated. Most people walk at 2.2. I walk a little faster, of course, but 2.2 is an average walking speed. So if you're looking for a nice chair, again, 1 mile, fully loaded. We can change the color if that color doesn't go with your mood. We have lateral knee pads, seat lift, tilt, recline, electric leg, anterior tilt, factory light. Folks, this chair is fully loaded. Nice chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.